Recognizing ourselves occurs in three different stages. The first stage is where we become reactive to a situation as we perceive with our five senses. This reactive self is governed by a principle called the ego principle. Now, there is another self which is called the authentic self, where also some ego is used, but it's more of an accepting self and the self that knows how to find a resolve, how to find a creative solution to a problem, because this self is equipped with this awareness that any situation that you want to change, you must take a distance from it. When you are too close to it, you cannot do anything because you are just too close to it. It's just like if you want to see the mountaintop and you are standing right close to the mountain, you cannot see it. You take a distance and you will be able to see the mountaintop. Similarly, situations, they require that you take a distance and then you go to a higher mind meaning the mind that is not just perceptive. This is a mind of resolve. We call that fifth chakra, Vishuddha chakra mind. Vishuddha chakra mind is equipped with a faculty that knows how to solve problems. But the ego self will always come in the way. Ego self is called the reactive self. Adult self takes the responsibility and therefore focuses on the resolve. When you resolve, then you can use the discriminating mind to say, was there a better way to make a resolution? Was there a better way to even interpret the external circumstances? That is your authentic self questioning. And then you realize that there is another self, which is your divine self. And what is the nature of the divine self? It just accepts everything as it is, because it knows that it is a product of love. Whether you make a value judgment on someone's behavior just because they were cruel to mankind, like many kings were, many, dictators are, but they are still bonded with love. They were created with love. Two parents, they were in love with each other when they created a foundation for our very existence. So if we are made up of love, then this is what we should be occupied with or preoccupied with. Everything else will fall in the right place once you look at the situation with the loving eyes. Because with those eyes, you are not using the external eyes to judge, you are using the eyes of your own heart chakra, the feeling chakra, because only then you can really find a glue, a bonding material. I call love is a bonding material. That's how the union takes place. That's how the yoga takes place, because you get out of the egocentric predicament. You look at things more objectively, more patiently, and your rate of breathing will be very different when you perceive things by taking a distance from it. Because reactive self, you breathe in your mouth and you react right away. That's the adolescent self, ego self at its highest. Refined ego operates through the second desire principle, so to speak, we call it in microchakra psychology. But this operates only with purity of the perception. And the purity depends on how your three bodies, your thinking body, your feeling body, your physical body, they combine together, react to a situation. Once you keep these three bodies in a pure state, your perceptions will then be very different, and reactions will also be very different. So my message to my students has been, keep the three bodies in a pure state. Learn to take a distance by developing a witness awareness. It's called Sakshi. And the morning program is advised to my students so that they can develop that Sakshi. Once you are able to witness things objectively, rest assured that the bonding with love will prevail in your life.